Good evening. Tonight we're talking about gold, the shiny metal everyone trusts, from rappers to your grandma. Gold prices are at historic highs, but there's a dark side. A massive scandal is unfolding, especially in China, where big-name brands like Chow, Fook, and Fengxiang are caught up in a wave of fake gold. That gold bar you bought as a safe investment? It might be a tungsten-filled fake with a golden shell. This isn't a back-alley scam. It's a sophisticated crisis shaking consumer confidence everywhere. Imagine saving for months, buying a gold bracelet from a reputable store, only to discover it's worthless when you need it most. Heartbreaking stories are everywhere, like the young couple in Shanghai who invested their wedding savings in gold bars, only to find out during an emergency that they'd bought fakes. Counterfeiters are infiltrating even the most trusted brands, replicating not just the gold but the packaging and paperwork too. It's a full-scale assault on authenticity. Tonight, we'll dive into how these fakes are made, where they come from, and how you can protect yourself. Because in 2025, all that glitters is probably not gold. The scale is staggering, and no one is immune. So let's pull back the curtain on this glittering deception. Stay tuned. Why the gold rush? Simple. When the economy gets shaky, people want something solid. Gold is the world's financial security blanket, tangible, reliable, and historically a safe haven when everything else crashes. Young buyers priced out of homes and wary of stocks are flocking to gold as an accessible investment, but this surge has made them prime targets for scammers. Counterfeiters know that when demand spikes, standards slip and buyers get careless. They exploit trust in big brands, using familiar logos to lull buyers into a false sense of security. Every fake gold bar undermines the trust that gives gold its value. If you can't be sure your gold is real, what's it worth? Nothing. This isn't just about a few unlucky buyers, it's a threat to the entire market. The scammers are strategic, sophisticated, and they're poisoning the well for everyone. Let's see how they pull it off. So how do scammers make fakes that fool almost everyone? The most common trick: gold plating tungsten, a metal nearly as dense as gold, then covering it with a real gold layer. These fakes look and feel and weigh like the real thing, even passing basic tests. Counterfeiters also use water-injection gold, hollow bars filled with liquid to match the weight, which disappears if melted. Another scam selling low-purity gold as 24 karat, stamping it with fake purity marks. The tools for these scams are cheap and widely available, and the know-how spreads fast online. For a few $100s, scammers can make fakes worth tens of thousands. They've industrialized deception, making it a global business. The result? A flood of convincing fakes that threaten to collapse consumer trust. The risk of getting caught is low, and the profits are huge. This is why the problem keeps growing. Let's look at where these fakes are coming from. The epicenter of the gold scam? Shuibei jewelry market in Shenzhen, China. On the surface, it's a glittering hub for gold and jewelry, but beneath, it's a supermarket for counterfeits. Thousands of workshops operate side by side, making and distributing fakes with industrial efficiency. Need gold-plated tungsten bars stamped with a famous brand? There's a guy for that. Journalists have commissioned fakes openly. No secrecy, just business. The franchise model of big brands makes it worse. Some franchisees mix fakes with real products, relying on the brand's reputation. Customers trust the logo, but they're buying expertly crafted fakes. The supply chain of deception is concentrated and efficient. This is how fakes slip into legitimate retail channels. Even the most careful buyer can be fooled. What about certificates and official packaging? Sadly, those are easy to fake too. Counterfeiters replicate logos, watermarks, even QR codes that link to fake verification sites. They sell not just fake gold, but a complete package of fake trust. Many buyers feel secure until it's too late. Even electronic gold testers can be fooled by thick enough plating. Unless a dealer uses a top-tier XRF scanner or drills into the bar, fakes often pass as real. Take Mr. Chen from Guangzhou. His gold bars passed a jewelry shop's test, but failed at a bank with better equipment. He did his due diligence, but the scammers were a step ahead. In today's market, old verification methods just aren't enough. The illusion of authenticity is stronger than ever, so how do you protect yourself? Here's how to avoid getting scammed. First, know your seller. If the price is too good to be true, run. Only buy from flagship stores, sovereign mints, or major bullion dealers with spotless reputations. Avoid anonymous online sellers and pop-up shops. Demand proper verification. Ask for an XRF scan and watch the test happen. If a seller refuses, walk away. Always get a detailed receipt with all the items' details and the seller's info. Trust your gut, but verify with your brain. Start small if you're new, and learn the process before making big purchases. The gold market is a minefield, but with caution and skepticism, you can navigate it safely. Don't let fear or excitement cloud your judgment, because the only thing worse than losing your money is realizing your gold is just a shiny fake. Be careful out there.